Politics is one thing that is, in these days can really like make or break friendships. Could lead to more division within the body of Christ, and it's very important to know kind of like how to look at politics. I mean, it's like if you choose to engage in politics as a believer, like some things you should consider is is why am I voting for something? Like like there's a principle in in the Adam and Eve story where Eve bit the apple, Adam and Eve bit the apple, and then everything was ruined. But the thing is Eve was presented with something. She was presented with an option. The snake or Satan deceived her by making something look tempting, and and she bit into it. She bought what was being I guess sold in a way, right? The person who is selling you something, you have to kind of like make sure that you know what it entails. That's like the the idea of sin and how it leads to death. The enemy will try to get you to buy something that that isn't actually good, whether it's adultery, whether it's forms of lust, like fleshly fleshly carnal desires. Um, might try to make you take drugs, anything, homosexuality. It could be anything, right? Makes it look good. The enemy does a great job. It does he tries to make it look good in order for you to take it. And so the same idea with that, like if some like you should like you should understand like what you're actually being being told, and what you're being I guess sold in a way, or what somebody's trying to buy you into. And just like with observing the types of effects that sin like the sins like masturbation, um, drugs, anything can have on you, like like as a believer, try to like observe like okay, like if I take this, what'll end up happening? Like it like if he like if somebody does this, how's it going to negatively impact it, right? So I'm not going to sit here and tell you like which side like what to vote for, because the Bible itself carries principles that like are for us to use like with anything, like right. So like understand what you're being told, right? And if someone's saying, oh, like this is better because we need that, well, what actually led to the issue, right? Like what led to the issue, what caused the issue, that that we're actually that whatever politician is trying to offer a solution, like why like how's that gonna fix it? Like you have to truly take on like this mentality of being innocent as doves but wise as serpents. Like understanding like okay, what is this gonna do? How's it gonna impact like like what I use regularly, the way I go about life, how the way I operate? Because just like somebody's I try to sell you something online, that doesn't mean that that person is true and authentic, right? You have to observe like what's being portrayed, like what's being like advertised. So just a couple principles in mind to help to help you, right? And there's this big thing in Christianity, like, oh, you have to be one side or the other. Well, I mean, taking these principles and maybe praying about it, like seeing like helping, like asking God to help you with your decision, like, okay, like does this align with like with your word? Is there something that I'm missing, right? Is this person, is this person something that you would be okay with, right? Like don't put that, like don't put all your, like, this isn't putting your hope and your trust in that person, but it's recognizing the fact that God can use anything to bless us, to give us increase. We see this, like God allowing people to make phones, computers, anything to get the word out. God allowing people to make cars to make it easier for transportation instead of horses, and God allowing us to have houses, apartments, different things to help give us increase. So this isn't like giving everything to that one person or anything like that, or any one thing, but it's recognizing, like, okay, like if if God is King of Kings, Lord of Lords, what what, like, who could actually help me? Who should I allow or tolerate or be okay with? And who is actually going to bring me down or not make things as easy? Like with the economy, it's pretty obvious that Christian ministry costs money. And if you, let's say that one politician lies by saying, "Oh, we're going to do all this stuff," but yet are they leaving something out? Well, that's kind of like how Satan operates. He says, like, that, oh, all these different things it's going to bring you, but he leaves out the what it's actually going to cost you. And so by doing all these things, again, you're not saying, okay, this person is my idol. This person, no. It's saying, like, okay, if I choose to be okay, like to feel good about having this person over me, is that person going to do right? Like, could that person be a vehicle, or could, like, a vehicle for God to use to bring increase in my life, to make things easier, to help me to be good? Or is it a trap? Is this person actually like a counterfeit from somebody that God wants to use to bless me? It's not, again, it's not super complicated. So I want to really say this for the last time. Putting your hope and your faith in somebody is different than choosing to to be in favor of one person over the other. Even God takes these principles when choosing who to anoint and who to, I guess, demote or uh, be done away with. We see this with David, right? There was King Saul. The people wanted King Saul, but yet they didn't see like what was in his heart. Versus Samuel looked at all the outward things, but yet in here that there was something that was fundamentally wrong. Sorry, Samuel looked at everybody but David, but like within within his family, but yet God saw the heart. So like if God uses these principles, if God is using these principles, right? If we get to do things like 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 call people out or address sin, then why shouldn't we take this perspective on of using a person's actions and and these different things to try to address and like and to see if they are genuine or not. Hope this helps. Just get out of your head for a second and just observe that God, just like God is using police, doctors, these different types of people from different types of places, firemen, to bless us. He can use people in government to give us a better life, to make it easier to work for to build for the kingdom, to operate